Welcome to my channel. This is Mario Lloyd, also known as Real Estate Guru PK. On this channel, we talk about my real estate endeavors. We also have the top real estate producers and the top entrepreneurs in the country. Be sure to click the link below with Justin P with his Support Black Colleges marketing course. Also with Jason White's Crack the Code affiliate link, click that below as well. Also to support the channel, Webull, M1 Finance, Chase, Discover, Robinhood, and Public, a stock trading app. We hope you enjoyed this episode. This is Real Estate Guru PK signing out. Man, welcome to another episode of the Real Estate Guru podcast. I got a special guest. We got B with the T with us. So how you doing? How you doing?
Doing good. Blessed.
Blessed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you want to talk about your channel first? You want to talk about your upbringing? Where you want to go first?
We could talk about my channel.
Okay. Okay. Cool. So you started like during the pandemic, right?
Yes, I started during like November of 2020.
Okay.
When you were collecting that unemployment.
Okay.
Yes.
So like how was your like mind frame of around that time? Like it was like you were like down and out?
Yeah. So I graduated college. I thought I wanted to teach, but when I finally started getting in, I just needed to get certified. My mom's friend got me on at his school. He was the principal. But when I got around those kids, no, I didn't want to do it no more. It was bad.
How far along were you into teaching where you felt like
I
was like the day
was in the
of?
process of getting certified.
Oh.
Yeah, like I graduated, thought I wanted to be a teacher, change the world. Man, those kids changed me. Because after that, I did not want to teach.
You learned something, huh?
Yeah, like it wasn't for me. Like, don't get me wrong, you have your kids that, you love them, they sweet, but like you have to have a special type of patience with these kids, and they will push you. And I was at a school in Fifth Ward, and them kids, they don't play.
Fifth Ward.
They didn't play. And so,
you almost got into a fight?
Yeah.
What?
This 5th grade girl, like she.
Did you know that already?
Oh, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm just.
I
Just
did.
asked a random question?
Yeah.
Yeah, this little girl, like she booked me because I was taking the kids to the restroom. She went back to the classroom to get toilet tissue, but she didn't tell me she was leaving to go back to the classroom. She just went. So when she came back, I asked her like, where you been, this and that. She didn't like it. So she decided she wanted to book me and like get in my face.
So she put her hands up, or she just put her...
got in my face.
Okay.
Like got in my face.
Your personal space?
Yes, she did. So I ended up taking her to the office. And this is how I knew it went for me. I ended up taking her to the office, and I went into the restroom and I cried for hours nonstop. I just couldn't stop crying. It was like bad. I just cried for hours. And after that, I had a headache for 5 days that wouldn't go away. I had to go to the emergency room. I was like, I don't know what's going on, because I tried to take like medicine.
That had a hold over your body, girl.
Yes. And I had to go to the ER, and they had to give me like a drip, and the doctor basically was like, yeah, it's stress.
Wow.
So I knew then
This ain't it.
it wasn't for me. It was not for me, because no. So
you had like a migraine, or you just stressed out?
No, it was like a constant headache. I don't really have migraine.
Okay.
It was just a real bad headache that wouldn't go away. Like nothing will make it go away, and I've never had that happen to me before. Wow. So after a little time, I was like, I need to go, because this might be something serious. So I went, and that's when I knew like teaching was not for me. So I ended up like working at I can't even remember the name of this place. It was like a at home. I was like a customer service rep working from home, but I knew that's not what I wanted to do. And then I was kind of at a crossroads, because like I thought I was going to be a teacher, because I come from a family of educators. Like, so I thought, I was going to carry it on.
The next teacher.
Yeah, I did. And then when it didn't happen, I was like kind of stuck. I really didn't know what I wanted to do. So I ended up working from home. I did it just to do it. But so when the pandemic came, I ended up losing that job. So I remember, so let me tell you. So I remember.
Tell me, girl.
Yes, I needed to get unemployment. Right. So I'm a Christian. Like, I believe in God. I pray. I talk to God. Like, we like this, me and Jesus Christ, you know. So I remember I needed to get unemployment. And I remember I just prayed. I asked God, I said, God, because I never tied. Me, you going to get $1, $2. You're going to get 50 cents. You know, whatever I got. If I ain't got nothing, hey, I just can't give it. Like, so I was never like that. I was real tight. So I remember I needed to get unemployment, and I was just like, I remember I prayed, I told God, I said, God, if you do this for me, I give you 10% of every dollar that I make. So I ended up getting the unemployment, right? Little did I know, me faithfully, like doing what I was supposed to do, like God was gonna bless, right? So I did that. So I was on unemployment, you know, we balling on unemployment, you know, like,
we know.
Yeah, you know, so I just thought of an idea. It just came to me out the blue while I was getting unemployment. I was like, I don't know if y'all know, but like, I don't even know if people still wear them. They were like these fur slides, and it had like the fur on the top. You could get like mink fur.
The Rihanna's, the Rihanna's. They're like Rihanna shoes.
I don't know. They were like some slides, but it was fur on the top.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna start selling that. So I started selling those like I'm gonna say when the pandemic, like maybe July. No, April, May.
2020, 2021.
Hold on. Let me go back. When the pandemic hit, 2020. So this was like, I'm gonna say like July, because I don't want to, say nothing that's gonna get me in trouble. But so within that year, I'm gonna say, I started doing the first slides, and it did really well, right? I made like $35,000 in a few months from just selling the first slides. And like, but I needed more. I was like, dang, I want to make more money. I just don't know what I want to do. And then I had a friend come to me and basically suggested that I should like do celebrity tea or whatever. So I started my YouTube page, and it just took off. But
what made them suggest you to do something so specific as that?
I don't want to disclose too much. I plead the fifth.
My bad.
But I will say that I guess they saw like I had a little personality for it. And I always kept up with celebrity tea too. So I started the page in November, and I started the page in November. I really didn't get serious till like early December. By January, I was monetized. Like, people love me. But I go back to say, I just want to go back and give honor to God, because after I tied, like, when I kept my word with that 10%, it's like he just opened doors.
Yeah, the tithing is not a joke. It's not a joke.
If I would have known, I would have been.
It's not a joke.
It's not a
Tithing
joke.
is a real life.
Let me tell you, he has blessed my life, like abundantly. Like, I could never even imagine,
You have to make it a bill.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And let me tell you, I don't play. I don't play at all. I'll pay that before I pay anything, but so I started my YouTube page in December. It got monetized by January, and then that was all she wrote. Like, it just worked. They liked me. So
was it more so of you on there, or did you do more videos on there and talking over it?
I did the talk over because
okay, cool.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure how I would be received.
Hear it. The voice, yes.
You hear my
You
voice?
have it. I can
Oh, really?
I hear
That's
it.
what people say.
I
don't
hear it. No, I do. I do. Yes.
Okay,
Like radio person. Yes.
think so?
Yeah, I do.
Thank you. But so I was afraid at first, because I was like, I don't know how people gonna come at me.
Yeah, no, for real.
Like, I didn't
get what
know.
you're talking about.
So I didn't want to show my face because I didn't know. I didn't want people following me home.
Right.
I didn't know. So
have you had any threats by like any like rappers or anybody like that?
No, the most they'll do is like try to copyright you and steal your money, but I don't play those games. I know what to do.
What do you do?
We'll talk. Okay, cool. I'll let you know. Though.
Yes, please. I would love to know.
But yeah, I don't. So they'll try to copyright your content. Whatever. I know. This singer. I'm not gonna say her name, but she I don't do videos on her anymore.
She R&B or she like a rapper?
R&B.
Okay.
Cause like she would her team. I'm gonna say her team. They would like copyright everything. They would like try to come back and copyright everything. So I just left her alone. Or whatever. I'm not gonna fight you. Cause it's a big world. So but yeah, I've never had anybody to threaten to sue me or nothing like that. Like it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. You know. So. For the most part, it's been cool. Like,
that's good.
Yeah, for the most part, it's been cool. Like, I don't have any real complaints. Like, I get up. I think balancing is the hardest thing for me.
Okay.
Like, because I do 2 videos a day. That's my goal every day, to do 2 videos. But it's kind of...
To record or to post?
To post 2 videos a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so...
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Because some people might not think like...
That's
that's a lot.
Yeah,
it's time consuming.
Twice a week is a lot. I was doing twice a week. And that, to me, I'm like, why can't I not get this done faster?
But I think it makes it easier because I do voiceovers I use pictures and videos. So that's my edit phase. As I go, I don't really have to go back and edit, but it's just setting aside that time to do that and then have other things, other things to do. Like I have a son, I have things I have to get done during the day. I have other things going on. So it's mainly like balancing this, but hey, even the good, the bad, like I love what I do.
Have you looked into getting like a personal assistant?
No, I don't feel like.
Why not?
Never.
No, because I don't feel like I need one right now. Not right now.
Why you don't split the coins up now, bro?
Well, she can edit your videos for you. That could be a part of her duties.
Man, maybe she likes
got it.
You like editing?
I think if it got to the point to where I had so much going on I couldn't keep up, then I definitely would. But as for now, like I can do everything myself.
Okay.
I can do everything myself. So it's cool.
Okay.
It's cool.
Do you have an assistant?
Nah.
Exactly.
You should.
Nah, I don't. I'm not making enough yet. If I was making like
to afford one?
Nah, not to afford one. If I was making like $20K a month, then I would. I'm not making that much yet. So if I was making $20K like y'all, I would.
I plead the fifth.
What was your how much was your first paycheck?
My first paycheck. See, you gonna have me on record stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I'm not gonna go.
No, you could say like
a range.
Yeah, 3 figures, 4 figures, 5.
Okay, my first paycheck was 5 figures.
Okay.
Yeah,
we gotta talk later, girl.
Yeah, it was 5 figures. It was more money than I've ever made because I've always
like
worked
all in one check.
Like,
yeah.
I've never like really had a job.
That is insane.
I was even getting paid $70,000. And teaching don't start you off. You do well. Shout out to all the teachers out there. It's no shade, but like I had never saw that kind of money ever.
Well, how long did it take for you to make like a year's salary? Like.
Oh, from what I would normally man, like 2 months.
2 months?
You need an assistant, girl.
Hey, I told you. I told
need
you.
An assistant.
Man,
I told you.
It's no comparison. Like
that's a blessing.
It's no,
that's
why I don't take nothing for granted. Like I thank God for it because I know who got me here. You feel me? I don't play those games, so I don't take nothing for granted.
So from
no, go ahead, dog. You got it,
brother. Hold it back. So from one YouTuber to others, what is probably one secret that you would put out there for people to use as far as running a YouTube channel? Like, what is one good sound of advice you could give somebody about a YouTube channel? This
is the main thing with YouTube. Be consistent.
That's mine too. Yeah, definitely.
I underestimated how much consistency is needed to be successful in anything. Consistency. Like when I first started, I posted every day. I didn't care. When I started, I was so hungry. Like I didn't even know what I was doing.
Yeah, you just doing it.
I was just doing it. Like I didn't care if the video didn't look right. Or
Right.
if I did not care. Like, I was hungry and I posted every day. I didn't care. Like, I had a friend who used to be a little shady towards my videos. Like, oh, you need to sound this way. You need a little more oomph. You need a little more of this. I didn't have none of that. And I didn't try either.
Yeah.
I just posted every day. Like, if I would say consistency, like, that's my number one thing, to be consistent.
I concur for sure.
Yeah.
When I became inconsistent on my channel, that's when I saw a huge difference. It's almost kind of like when your credit drops quick or something, it drops so many points and it's like harder to catch back up again. And that's how it feels with YouTube. Like when you fall off of being consistent, like you will feel it.
And then it's like YouTube feels it too. They'll like punish you,
they do. They put you in a little.
They'll punish you. Like,
That's true.
it's like you're not posting like you were. Go in the corner.
Has this made you more like disciplined, like with having your YouTube channel?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because posting twice a day, and then again, sometimes I don't post twice a day, but that's my goal. Like, you have to be disciplined. You have to have everything in order. You have to be focused. Like, it'll be times, because when I do my stories, like, I might wake up, it might not be anything that I can find that I can post on my channel. So I got stuff to do that day. So I'm running around, but I'm constantly looking for
Trying
stuff.
to
It's
find
been
more
plenty of times
content.
I've pulled over on the side of the road into McDonald's, or I just got finished getting my lashes done.
I like them too, by the way. They're super
Thank you,
cute.
girl. Thank you. And I have to like run out and do my video in the
That's
car.
work.
Or I only have like 30 minutes to do a video because I haven't posted today because I've been so busy. Like, you have to
That happens to
stay
me,
on
I
it.
swear.
Yes, it's a job. Like, you have to.
You have to put it into your schedule. Like, I know.
Yeah, like, you have to be disciplined. Like, but I'm still learning. Like, I haven't,
Mastered it.
Yeah. And then sometimes I'm just tired or mentally tired.
What's the goal? Like, are you trying to be like the Shade Room? Like, you trying to be that big, or is that goals, or is
That's
that
goals.
okay?
That's goals.
Okay.
Shade Room is goals. But I feel like,
In your
it's
own
the
way.
thing. Yeah, in my own like way.
You don't want to just like do like really bad news like as a Shade Room, or you just want to like just keep it like how you're doing it right now?
I think I'm gonna keep it how I want to do.
Okay.
I mean, even when I do post bad stuff, because this is how I am. Like,
Would you do a podcast, like sitting down with a celebrity? Would you do that?
that's what I really want to get into.
Ooh.
Like, I want to get into that.
That's hard,
my
though.
next- I
It
know.
is.
It is. It's hard.
But it's good though.
Would you pay a celebrity to interview him, or no?
Yeah, but
Or you would?
how much it is?
How much? What's the most you would spend?
It depends who it is. Give me somebody.
Lil Baby.
Man, you don't need my money.
How much would you pay him?
Not as much as he used to getting paid.
Okay.
I wouldn't be paying like 5 figures for no celebrity. I don't feel like it's worth it. I'd rather like have like maybe people who are up and coming or something like that.
Yeah.
Have that, or just have a little segment on my channel to where,
Okay.
but a few thousand maybe, but that's it. But like I say, I know those celebrities, they like a few thousand. They're not gonna want to, so I don't know how that would go. But
What about like Moneybag Yo?
money back, y'all.
Money bags.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to pay Moneybag Yo money.
Oh, for real?
Cause Moneybag Yo, I mean, how much he would probably want? A lot of money, more than I'm willing to.
If they're in town and they could just like jump on your podcast real quick, I don't think it'll be like a lot. I think probably like 10K will do it.
I'll pay under 10K.
What's the most you'd pay?
What's the most I'll pay?
Yeah.
Damn. I'll pay like 5K.
For
I'll
real?
pay 5K. Yeah.
I'm a celebrity.
Nah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about right. 5K.
5K. So
That's something I would be comfortable with.
but you're gonna make more though on that exclusive. That's exclusive
I don't
content.
know. It depends.
And then
who
you
it
know what you
is.
could do?
You should do a membership.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not
cool.
into it, but I'm looking into it, and that's another way you can make money on YouTube is with memberships. I don't particularly have anything exclusive for my audience that I can put out there like that because of the type of content I push. But you could definitely do some like a day early type thing, or I don't know, but a membership would be good to have like that exclusive. You know, they get to see the content first.
But that's the thing with me. I'm gonna tell you, I don't like to drop exclusive nothing because guess what happens?
What?
You get sued.
Oh,
For real?
Yeah, you gotta worry about loss.
Well, that's a good gem.
You gotta worry about lawsuits, and you know, if you're the first to drop stuff, that's where they gonna look at.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
you know what I'm
like
saying?
how TMZ be talking about exclusive all the time.
I don't have TMZ.
Nah.
You can't sue me like that. You know, so that's why I'm like, I kind of tread lightly, you know, in a sense, like because. And then, like, I have a soft heart. So, like, when I'm telling the tea or whatever, like, I'm not going to just go in, like, I ain't no Tasha K going in on Cardi B or nothing like that. Like, I'm going to just tell it what it is. I'm going to give my opinion. And then a lot of the times, like, my followers, they like to say what they feel, man. You know, they want to say how they feel. So, you know, I just...
How much you made on the Gorilla Glue Girl?
On the what?
I plead the fifth.
I mean, I heard you talking about that. I heard you talking about that earlier.
I did, because that was my highest grossing video. If I'm shaking y'all, it's because it's cold in here.
It is cold in here.
Kind of like my mouth kind of.
No, but I'm shaking too, girl.
Gorilla Glue Girl was my highest like viewed video ever.
Still,
was it like
it's your number one video
day.
still?
Was it like how much you made over time? Like six figures or under 6 figures?
Man, with that video specifically?
Yeah.
Man, I hit 5 figures with her. The lower 5 figures.
With her head.
Let me tell you, when I first got monetized, that video is what
pushed you to
pushed me. Yeah. Like, thank you,
Dang,
girl.
what did you say?
Boo. I just told what happened. That's all I did. I just told what she did. This was in my early stages too. So.
Did it go trending or it just went crazy? Was it ever trending or no?
I don't know.
You didn't know? You didn't know?
About the heat.
Yeah, and then this is when I first started too. This was 2 months in. And like the same month I got money. Wait, I think she happened in February, January.
I don't remember. I remember the story, but I don't remember.
She was like
Shayram got a calendar with her face on there somewhere.
Yeah, like that was like my first like 2 months in, so I was new. So, but still to this day, like that girl made me some money. But someone in that group tried to come at me too to get the money.
For real?
Yeah, they tried to copyright me. Yeah, but I wasn't going for it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you like, what if she like asked you for money? Would you give her some money?
No, and I'm not even gonna lie. I absolutely would not. No.
What if she like give me $100?
$100?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say for what?
Well, like you sound like you hungry, girl. You don't sound like you need anything else.
But look, she got her 15 minutes. I think she still got
still banking for real.
Yeah. She got a lot. I saw in the blogs like some months ago. It's been this year for sure.
Which videos are your like most popping? Like what subjects are like your money makers? Like what are the ones that like
breakups for sure? I already know they gonna do good. Like if it's a popular couple like Ari, Moneybag Yo.
Again.
Yeah, any breakups. I know the video is gonna do good. Nicki Minaj. Let me tell you.
The Barbs.
Barbs. Shout out to the Barbs. Y'all are crazy. Them Barbs. Them Barbs.
They watch it. They lurk it.
Let me tell you. Nicki put me on my ass, okay? Because I'm just doing a video. This is like me new in the game. I didn't know. I knew of the Barbs, but I didn't know of the Barbs.
What'd you talk about?
I don't even remember.
What
it was
did
a
you
video.
say wrong, girl?
It was I don't specifically remember which video, because I've done so many on her. But I just remember during the video I said, if she did do that, that's really messed up. Why did I say that? Oh, Lord. Why did I say that about
you think she a murderer now? Yeah.
Oh, my God. When I say they told me up.
Who you think's worse, the bars or the bees or the beehives?
Hands down, the Barbs.
Over the beehive?
Let me tell you. The Barbs, and I'm not a Barb. I'm a neutral party. I love Beyonce though. But the barbs run circles around the beehive. I see it all the time. Like the barbs, the beehive, you have to have a reason. Like you did something to Beyonce.
Yeah.
The barbs,
It don't matter.
They'll and then when they come for you, they're like, I hope your mama die. I hope your baby died. Like they go hard. Like that's why your mama dead, B. They go hard. When I say they brutal.
Death?
They like I hope you die. Like it's crazy.
Did you respond? You went back and forth with any of them or no?
You know what? I would just, let me tell you, I try to keep it professional. Like I do. I try not to
Because people
let
are watching the comments and they're watching your responses too.
Yeah,
they
so
are.
I don't go in like we on the streets, but I respond like, I disagree or no, that's not correct, but I'm not going to go back and forth and cuss you out.
Okay.
Even though I wanted to many times. But the barbs, that video, I almost wanted to quit.
For real?
Man, it was
lying.
bad. Let me tell you, it was bad. Like, but now, like, I don't care.
It's
But I
nothing.
still want. When I do Nikki, I watch my tone.
Was that worse? Was that worse than the incident when that girl was trying to fight you? Was that worse than that?
What incident?
When you about to fight the little girl and
Oh yeah, they was worse.
that was worse. The bars is worse than that incident when you was crying.
No, not when it came to the
Her mental
a
health.
mental breakdown. I didn't have a mental breakdown,
Oh, okay.
but it was just
attacked.
It was a lot. Let me tell you,
That online attack ain't no
people
joke.
underestimate. Like they wonder why these celebrities respond and get in their feelings and stuff until you have experienced something
No,
like that.
I experienced that before.
Like it's
a
real. Yeah, I don't know.
Cyber bullies is like,
Nah.
Yes.
It ain't like you really can't do nothing back. If you can respond, but it's
That's all, but it's so many. It's like you can't beat up everybody.
exactly.
Like fuck you, you got several other people. So like I would say this, like I give like hats off to celebrities. You have to be a strong
you do.
person to be a celebrity in the social media world.
Strong
Like
and silent.
I don't know how they do it.
Would you date a rapper?
Are we single?
Maybe
We're single?
I'm single.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm single.
Okay.
I forgot. I'm
She remembered
single.
now.
I would date a rapper. I
Okay.
would date a rapper.
Moneybag Yo?
Why you playing?
Got me. I saw you acting with the first time I asked.
I love Money Bag.
For real?
That's my
That's
a lot
my
of kids.
number one.
Well, so if
Got one.
if Ari broke up with Moneybag and he tried to holler at you, would you talk to him?
Of course I would.
Already not breaking up with him first.
Yeah,
He's gonna have to break up with her.
Yeah, I agree.
It's gonna have to be that way.
Definitely.
That's. I mean, G Herbo had bread and all that. Like that didn't phase
But she
her.
crazy over Moneybag Yo though.
Like,
Like she loves.
I don't want to say she's toxic, but
Cause that land, cause she bought him all that
relationship
land.
seems really
Yeah. Now, yeah, like Ari, yeah, and I love Ari too. Like a lot of
she's
people
gonna
don't
pop
like
off on
Ari,
you. She'll pop off.
but I do. I like Ari. You know,
Okay.
she just hood. You know,
What you like about Moneybag Yo?
oh, just his swag. Like, oh, hold on, cut. Moneybag Yo, just his demeanor. Just
Have you met him?
on the blogs and on TV.
Oh, okay. Okay.
His demeanor, he just so I don't know. It's the way he walk. It's the way he hold his hand. It's just his whole being.
I like his accent.
Yeah, I love that
accent.
Memphis.
You like that Memphis?
I like the accent.
Kirsten, all that.
What about Yo Gotti? You like him or no? Not like Moneybag.
Little thickums.
Yeah, Yo Gotti is cool, but Moneybag, that's my
got
cinnamon
Angela.
apple. Yeah,
It's
but
Angela Simmons
yeah,
finally.
Yo Gotti, he seemed like he could teach you a lot.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about like that. In the dark, I'm not talking about like that.
Come here,
I'm
girl.
talking about just in life, just in general. You could learn a lot from him.
Businesses,
I was just laughing.
money, and all of
I
that.
was just
Yeah,
laughing.
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Thank you. No, I'm not talking about nothing else. So
Okay.
yeah, that's
So
Would you date? Who's your favorite celebrity?
nah, I wouldn't date a celebrity.
Why?
I just wouldn't. It would have to be a girl I dated before I got married. It had to be somebody like in that over there, because you're not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to get with a girl that, like, you saw I'm a finished product now. Like, I need you to want me before I got into real estate and all that. So it wouldn't be.
You want me in the slum.
Yeah, it wouldn't be nobody new. So it would be somebody that I used to talk to way back in the day.
So you like going backwards?
It's not going backwards. It's just that you're not finna, like what my man BR was saying, you're not finna get this finished product and then one half of what you didn't work for.
Claiming and won't. Like you said earlier.
It's not finna happen. But anyway, so back to B. So how was your upbringing?
I grew up, so I was actually adopted as a baby. So my biological mom, she had 9 kids. So so it was actually at the time, she had 5 kids at the time. But so me and my brother was the youngest. So my mom, who raised me, she couldn't have kids. She was married. And I think like my biological mom was having a hard time juggling because she was like in her 20s. You know? Like, so
9 kids.
Yeah, she ended up with 9 at the end. Like by 40, she had 9 kids by 40. Yeah, so at the time, she was like 26 when she had me, I think. And it was like 5 of us. So so it was crazy because I don't want to call him my adopted dad because that's my daddy. But I'm going to call him Ed. That's his name, Ed. Okay. So Ed, who raised me, my daddy. So I hope I'm not sounding confused.
No, you good. No. I'm following along perfectly. Go ahead.
So he was best friends with my grandpa since high school. So they grew up together. So he knew my mama from a little girl, you know? So he ended up marrying, you know, my mom who couldn't have children, and they got us. So I was adopted at 3 months. My brother was 1.5 years. And so we grew up like in a middle class family. My dad was a pastor. He had his own church. So we grew up in the church, went to church every Sunday, you know, Bible study, all of that. So I would have to say, like, you know, my upbringing, it was cool. Like, you know, they did what they were supposed to do. So, you know, it was cool.
How was it like growing up in a suburb within a suburb?
You know what? You got jokes. You know what? Okay, so the school I went to, it was the 4th largest school in Texas at the time. So you had your your whites, your blacks, your Hispanics. You had some Asians. So, but you had the blacks. So some of the blacks that came from a more urban area came to the school, and then you had your suburban blacks or whatever. So, you know, they would look down on us because, you know, we wasn't hood enough for them. You know, we wasn't.
Y'all from the suburbs?
Yeah, they kind of like would tease us and kind of like, oh, you know, you a white girl. They used to call me a white girl and stuff like that.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't know me.
I just spoke proper. I didn't.
Thank you.
White.
They used to call us white girls and stuff like that. But I mean, they were cool too, but it's like they really didn't respect us. You know, I think they felt like y'all have it easy or whatever. In certain ways we did, you know what I'm saying? But everybody have their own struggles. It might not have been financially per se, but at the same time, we weren't rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, they didn't really respect us. They really didn't respect us. So, yeah, but I mean, it was cool. High school, it was cool. I was bad, but I had fun. So.
Bad like how though? What was you doing?
Oh, my son go see this.
How old is he?
He's 14.
Oh yeah, he can.
So you plead the 5th again?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to plead the 5th.
That's cool. That's cool.
No problem. I don't want, you know, because mama was perfect.
All right. So you graduate.
Yeah.
Do you go to college?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me tell you, I had a hard time finding my way because I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like, when I say I didn't know what I wanted to do, like,
it's a real thing.
One semester I wanted to be an accountant. One semester I wanted to be a nurse. One semester I wanted to be a psychologist. Like, literally everywhere. And then I had a hard time completing stuff in school. But then I got tested and I found out I had ADHD. I'm like, dang, I wish I would have been
all this
like
time.
It started really explaining like a lot of the issues in my mom. When I finally told her, she was like, I tried to get you tested a long time ago, but since my grades were
They're high.
car. Yeah. Like they didn't want to do it, but she was like, I knew something was wrong with you.
Oh man, your mom said that?
I knew something was wrong with you. But yeah, so when I finally was old enough, I got myself tested. I found out that I had ADHD, which was kind of a relief for me. I understood.
Now you have a diagnosis. And
Yeah.
I think that's good though, because they could have put you on Ritalin or something. That wouldn't have been good.
Man, I don't know, because I tried to take Vyvanse one time.
You was focused?
No, I was sick.
Oh, you were sick? Oh, okay.
I was sick the whole time. I'm talking about
Sick like
nauseated, headache, sick for days. And it wasn't no focusing. Ain't no focusing because I'm sick. So it was, I couldn't take it.
Yeah,
and I hate it because like people who have taken it, like it
works for them.
Yeah, it works for them. So, but not for me.
God said he got another plan for you, girl.
He said, no, not today. Look, not today. So like, it took me a while to finish school. It took me a while, like, just with the focusing thing or whatever. This is college. But
you was working through school too, right?
Yeah, I was.
And then you had a child. So.
Because I had my child at 20. My son, I had him at 20. So I was working, I had my son, and I was going to school. But I was determined to finish college because, like, I remember my dad would tell me from just 5 years old, probably before then, he used to say, you are going to finish college. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'll have to finish college. So, I went ahead, I finished, and I thought, like, you get your degree, it's the crystal stairway. Yeah, and, reality check happened. It's not what you think it is when you finish.
Do you regret getting your degree?
Yes and no. Yes and no. No.
What's the degree?
It was interdisciplinary studies with a minor in psychology. Because again, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So that covered I'm telling you, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I was like, I'm going to teach. And then that's where that situation.
And you learned.
I learned the hard way. I learned the hard way. So,
but thank God you at least didn't go back to teaching after all of that bodily stuff you have to deal with, and then you decide, you know what, let me go back. Like,
because I knew I wasn't gonna make I'm an adult, I'm grown. I can hurt you. So, like, I didn't want to get to that point, and
jail time was being considered.
It just wasn't for me or whatever. So, I didn't do that. So that's what happened. A little snippet of my G-rated life story. Rated G.
Okay. If you could take anything back, would you take anything back before, like, the Be With The T stuff?
Yeah.
Like
I kind of would. Well, the only thing is I wish I could have, because the person that I am, so I'm 34. So like, once I hit my 30s, it's like I started to change a lot. So I just kind of wish like the person that I was now I was in my earlier days, or that I had more of a direction in my earlier days. I feel like things would have kind of been different. So I'm not going to sit up here and say I don't have regrets or I wish I would have, because I do. But, it is what it is.
Okay.
The day. So
I feel like you dealt with or went through what I went through when it comes to like college, because with us growing up with the parents we had, college was like essential. Like you ain't gonna be nothing in life if you don't go to college. Right. So for me, I went to school for respiratory therapy or whatever, and I love healthcare and I don't regret that degree, but I just wish that I had just made more of a choice for me and not for my parents. Yeah. Because I chose healthcare. You can find a job, you'll always be able to work, you'll have your insurance and all of that. And I was going off of their thinking and not my own. Same. So it's like I got the degree in it, and I don't take anything back from that, because it definitely, put food on my table and I survived off that. But man, if I just didn't have the pressure of just go to school, and instead of saying, figure out what you want to do. Because I didn't know. And I was in my early 30s still feeling like, what? I don't even know. I don't know what I want to do. I know I'm here. I made it. I got this and I did that. But it's like, I still kind of felt like unfulfilled in a sense. Same. You know what I mean? Like, same. Like, what's next? Yep. I've been here for 10 years. Now what am I going to do?
Now what? Because like when you're brought up to do something, like, it really does interfere with you figuring out who you are,
Your own
what you really
thinking.
want to do, because you're so focused on doing what you were taught to do.
Yeah.
Because if my dad wouldn't have instilled that in me, or I didn't feel, like I said, I come from a family of educators, so everybody went to school. Like, I probably wouldn't have went to school.
True.
You know what I probably would have been out there finding my own way, you know? So I guess, but they feel like they're doing like the best for us. Like,
Yeah.
you know, but times I think, and even like my mom now, she understands. My mom is 81. Shout out to Agnes.
Shout out, Agnes. Thank you, girl.
But even she was talking about how a degree held so much weight back then, right? So like when you went to school, you know, you were gonna do pretty good. You could be like a nurse or engineer. It was like limited. So a degree was what you needed. But now we're in a different like time. Like you don't have to have a degree to be successful. Like what I'm doing, a degree didn't teach me this. This is something that I had in me to do, you know, that I wanted to do. And then I've discovered like within myself, like my drive and my hustle that I didn't even know I had really, for real. Like people would tell me certain stuff, but I never would see it. But like with me being in this field and doing what I'm doing, like I've been able to find myself to learn me. And I couldn't do that because in my early years, because I was so busy, again, fulfilling what you're taught that you need to do. You really don't have time to figure yourself out.
Yeah.
You know, so like, it's different now. Like you don't, you know, if you go to school, that's fine, that's great, but you could be successful
If you
without
don't,
a
it's
college
okay.
degree.
Yeah.
What advice would you give your son about women?
About who?
Man,
Women.
stay away from the 304s.
304.
Stay away from the 304s. Find you a good woman.
Okay.
I would really school him on women.
Okay.
You know, he's at that age now. Like, I'm not gonna put this. Let me stop. But I would tell him to stay away from certain type of women. I would
Like who?
the 304s. The 304s are like, you know, the women that, you know, just want to deal with you for what they can get out of you.
Oh, like the city girls?
City girls, yeah. He need a good, wholesome woman.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I hope.
Good, clean Christian.
Yeah, a good, clean Christian woman.
Clean
that love the Lord.
Okay.
That kind of woman.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I say that's my biggest.
What if the woman he's dating is like you? Would that be cool?
Yeah, I'm a good woman. I know I'm a good woman. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I would want him to date a woman like me. I would,
Okay.
yeah.
But you don't think y'all would clash? You and another you? You don't think so?
No, because like I can get along with anybody.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like the only thing that ticks me or drives me.
I see you being like that jump the broom mom. I don't know why.
The mama that don't want to let go of her son.
Yeah, I see you
That's
being.
not me.
That's not you?
No.
I don't believe
My
that.
son.
See, I dealt with that. I dealt with the mother who don't want to let go of her son. And I said I would never, ever be that. Like,
Okay.
But I don't think I would. Of course, my son is still young. So, like, you know, he dating whatever. But I don't feel like I would be that woman. Like, I don't see that about myself. Like, I don't hold on to my son is not my man.
Would you make your son get a prenup?
Yes.
Okay.
Especially, okay, let me say this.
Say, girl, what you got to say?
I would give him advice, you know, but ultimately whatever he
It's his
decides,
decision?
yeah, it's
Okay.
his choice. But like, yeah, if he was doing well and stuff, like I would want, and don't let me not like her, you know. I'll sneak a prenup up in there myself. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, he signed that, girl.
Yeah,
just file it.
That's
He
his
signed it.
signature. No. But yes, I would. But you know, but I'm a huge believer in learning, because for me, I was always the type of person like, you could tell me, but I had to learn for myself. You know, that's me. Like I can be
It's
very
hard-headed?
very hard-headed, very stubborn. So a lot of lessons I had to learn for myself, but those were the best lessons. So I'm a strong believer in kids messing up, making their own mistakes. Like,
Would you be mad if he wanted a 9-to-5 and not to be an entrepreneur?
no, I wouldn't be mad. If that's what he wants to do, he can do that. If he wants to, you know, transition You know, I'll support him. I do like try to put in my son's ear now, like to get into entrepreneurship. Like now, like he wants to go to college, you know, and I tell him that's good, you know, continue.
So you cool with college and all that?
Yeah, he could go to college if that's what he wants to do. But if I had my perfect way with my son, like I would have him being an entrepreneur and starting from
18
high school, yeah. But I know again he has to figure out his own way, what he wants to do.
He's gotta want to do it.
Yeah. So I don't want to too much impose.
Okay.
Like, yeah, as long as he's doing what he's supposed to do as a man, like I'll put a little bug, but I ain't gonna just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has since you made it, I'm gonna say you made it. Since you made it, has
I ain't made it yet.
guys from your past that you used to date try to get back with you?
Do you know a personal story?
Nah,
Really a random question?
I'm just asking. I'm just because I knew her before she was B with the T. So
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Trying
So
to see if they could running it back.
yeah.
I have had.
What you tell him, girl? What you tell him?
Let me tell you, like.
Tell me.
This person was like my cinnamon apple for real, you know, in my 20s.
So y'all was like Ari and
We was
Moneybag?
engaged.
Oh, y'all was engaged?
Yeah.
Nah, we wasn't, you know, we weren't Ari and Moneybag.
They wasn't fighting and yelling.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Well,
within reason.
yeah.
But
What's the tea, girl?
it ain't no tea. The tea is, you know, this is where I'm at. It's no. When you gonna air this?
It's up to you.
Okay.
We can air it this week if you want.
You know what? I'm so excited about my future because me coming upon this B with the T and just because I had a limited way of thinking, like I had a way of thinking that this will never happen to me. That will never happen to me because my life had always been the same. But like this has really opened my mind. And not only has it opened my mind, like everything around me, the doors have opened. So it really has changed my mindset. So like, I'm not even at the place to where like, I really want to be with nobody. It's nobody in my past that I want.
Ooh.
It's you season.
It's nobody in my past that I want. Nobody.
Sorry, guys.
Nobody, not one. No, not one. So, so like, my ex, he's not a bad guy. Like he'll be good for whatever's for him, but I won't like, I'm ready for new things. Like everything with my life, newness. That's what I'm excited for. Like the past, that's what it is for me.
Yeah.
So, you know, I have friends, but I'm just excited about just new things.
Do your new guy, does he need to make like 6 figures?
I would prefer.
Okay. How much does he need to make, like, exactly?
Okay, let me say this, like, let me be fair. Let me be fair for real, because like if I met a guy and he wasn't making the 6 figures, but I saw he was already in the process of making it shake. Okay. Because I want to be with an entrepreneur. But he don't have to be. Like, I'm not gun-ho. You know, because I understand, like, I've seen many couples, like, they start somewhere, like, they got married and they have grown into. So I don't want to just say, like, you definitely have to be exactly this. But, like, you can, it depends on the mindset. But if I could choose, like, I want you to make 6 figures, but if you not, but I see like you got it. I'm not talking about nobody who don't got no job and they not. You could see that it's BS. I'm talking about a man that's already grinding and already getting it, and you like, okay, he got it. Like I know he gonna come with it. You know, I'll talk to him, but 6 figures, I would. What
about like a young dude like BR CEO?
He my baby age. They're the same age.
He's 21.
Let me tell you,
Your baby 14. That's a 7-year gap.
I'm gonna tell you,
The same age.
No, like I like older men.
Okay.
I like a man like
Are y'all listening?
40s, 50s.
40s, 50s.
Yeah,
figures,
I'll
40s,
date a
50s.
60-year-old. But when I say 60, I'm not talking about like yo grandpa 60. Like I done met some fly like on it.
Like Matthew knows that you'll date someone like him.
Yeah, I'll date Matthew.
Okay.
Okay, Matt.
No, I like because you know what? I like older men because
So you'll be Beyonce's stepdad.
well, I'll be you know,
That mom.
but not
I mean, stepmom, my
specifically,
bad.
not specifically
Stepmom.
Matthew himself, but you
Okay.
know. But like I like to learn. Like I'm the
wanna
type
grow.
of woman, I'm very traditional.
Oh, okay.
I'm very traditional, so I want to feel like I'm learning.
You want a big wedding?
Yeah, I want a big wedding.
You want a conversation.
Destination or just big?
Nah, I'm scared to fly. For
Like
real.
scared to fly?
Yeah, I know, but I'm getting out of it this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
My friend, she told me I need to get a passport. And she need to, you know, she's trying to bring me along with her. So
We ain't getting no more land, so everything's
I know,
gonna be by
yeah.
air now. It's gonna turn up.
So I want a big wedding, like locally, Houston,
Okay.
whatever. A big wedding. I do. I grew up with, just like most women, the Cinderellas and stuff. I want to be Cinderella for that. So I do want a big wedding.
You gonna get a prenup?
like the word of the day.
Who making more, me or him?
Okay.
Ooh, who making more?
There's the answer.
Me or him?
I mean, Matthew knows. Like, you know.
You know, that's such a hard question.
He got more money than you.
Right.
So that's not a debate.
If he don't want a prenup and he's making more than me, I'm not gonna make him do it.
Okay.
So that's
So you only go get a prenup if he's not making as much as you. That's what you're saying.
trying to put, okay, if I married a guy who wasn't quite making what I'm making.
So let I'm gonna do a number. I'm gonna throw this out there. So I'm guessing you making like over 6 figures, like probably like 160, 180,000. So if he's making over that, then you cool with not getting a prenup, or he got to make like under 6 figures.
Nah, you know what? I'm gonna plead the fifth to this question because I really, to be honest, I really don't know where to land with this. So I don't want to keep like going in circles, like no, because I really don't know where to land.
Okay.
So being that I'm not engaged,
Okay.
I can't really speak on it. So I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Okay, plead the fifth.
Yeah, plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth. You only get 5. No.
That was like 4.5.
I plead the fifth. So yeah.
Okay.
I have a question. So you said you were adopted, and you and your brother, out of the 9, were placed. Do you or have you met the other 7?
Oh yeah. I just
Are they all here?
Yes, so all of my siblings.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah, I left that out. So, okay, so my biological mom. So it's so interesting because I remember my mom and dad calling me and my brother into the living room to tell us we were adopted. We were on the Nintendo. Telling my age.
Aw.
Yeah, Super Mario, and they called us
played
in.
Nintendo too.
Yes, girl. And they were like, they said our names, and they were like, you guys are adopted. And we were like, what's adopted? We didn't know. So they told us, they was like, well, that means you're not really ours. So I always knew that I was adopted. And as I got older,
Did that affect you in a negative way?
let me tell you, I'm so happy that they told me when they did and didn't wait. Because, being an adopted child, you struggle with your, you struggle.
Identity, yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
feel like
yeah.
nobody wants you.
Yeah, you go through all that. And like, I met my mom and my siblings when I was 12 years old. So all of my siblings, like, we cool.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. My sister, so my brother that I grew up with, he passed away in 16. And then my sister, she passed away in December. So it's like, dang, Lord, you just gone, But all of us, especially since my sister passed, it kind of like shook us, like, because my brother passed and we were like, okay, that was like, it just happened, But it's like when my sister passed too, we like, wow, we really for real might not be here, So like we've all gotten even closer. But yeah, I always, we've been cool, especially once we got grown.
It usually don't turn out that way. Usually people are everywhere, and some people don't speak to others, or how.
Yeah, well, we got our sibling beef. Like, we all crazy.
Do they feel like you were? So were any of them raised with like a rich family, or were they raised under?
No,
like everybody
my
was
mom.
pretty straight?
My mom raised all of our siblings, like everybody except me and my brother. So like,
okay.
Yeah. So like, I think my brother too, he struggled with that. But I think it was kind of like a thing, like she was gun-ho on never getting an abortion and keeping her kids. So I think like when she gave us away, it was like, I'm not doing it no more. So she kept her kids. So we,
Sacrifice.
yeah. So they grew up, my mom, she was single. She had the kids. So, they grew up in Ridgemont and,
Richmond 4?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they grew up over there. So they didn't really have like the comfortable life or whatever. But I don't think they was like poor because they stayed fly, they stayed dressed to the T. She made it do what it do. But again, I wasn't there like that, so I can't really give a full account of everything. But nobody got adopted out into like the rich family or nothing like that. I am thankful that I was adopted, and it took me a long time to get there because it was just a lot of things like that I had. Like, I had a mother and father in the home. I know what a man looks like. I know what a man is supposed to do. I know how a man is supposed to lead, provide, protect. My daddy was everything a man is supposed to be. So, like, when I date or when I look at a man, I know what you're supposed to look like. And if you don't look like that, I know you're not it. Yeah. Because I was able to see that all my life. I saw how my dad, he when I say he loved my mama, he loved, like, adored her to the day he died. Like, I'm like, wow. So I know what a man looks like. So I'm thankful for that because I might not have ever really gotten that, But me and my biological dad, we have a good relationship. We cool. That's like one of my best friends.
Okay.
So yeah, we have a good relationship. But I'm just happy that I was able to see what a father looks like, and I was able to see what a mother looks like. How a mother mothers her kids. Just a wife to her husband. I was able to see that, and everybody can't say they had that, So I am thankful for that because I learned a lot, that I wouldn't have been able to learn. And I had a lot, like my relationship with God, I wouldn't have had that. I wouldn't have known Jesus. I wouldn't have known nothing about that. So now that I'm older and I'm where I'm at, like I'm extremely grateful. Like I love my mama, like my biological mom. She passed away in 2009. And it's crazy. Let me tell you what's crazy. Like you would think like you didn't grow up with her, so you didn't know her as well, so you don't love her. But it's crazy, like the womb, because from the time I knew I was adopted, I knew I loved my mama. I never was mad at my mama. I never felt indifferent. Like I just adored my mama. Like it was just a different type of love.
About it.
Yeah, I never. And I know I'm like, that had to come from the womb because why am I feeling so strongly about this woman? And like towards like the end of her life, like the past few years, like because she died when I was 20. We were cool. We would talk on the phone. She would give me advice about me and different things like that. So we developed a good relationship. But yeah, so that's my life story.
I got one more question.
Yeah.
Where you see yourself in 5 years?
Where I see myself in 5 years.
Married?
I definitely want to get like married. Ladies, let me tell y'all something. Don't waste your time. Don't waste 8-9 years in a relationship in your 20s. Like once you see, cut it off. Cut it off. It's the way.
How many years you gonna give him?
He got 2.
That's my number 2.
He got 2 years. But let me tell you, it's hard out here in these streets.
It is.
The men, like, it's hard to find a man that's for real, that's intentional. You know what I'm saying? Because they just want to play. Like, they just want to, like, it's hard to find that. So
authentic.
Yes. Everybody wants something, It's crazy.
It's society.
Man, I'm gonna end it right there.
Okay.
Thank you so much.